Hey, Big Sugar fans, it's Dwayne, and today we are at the home yard up at the front of the property. And I was supposed to do an ongoing video, or a bunch of videos, to show the progress of our flow hives that were gifted to us. And as you can see, I've got behind and did not shoot enough videos. This one in the middle here is just a nuke that I ran out of places for, so it got stuck there. So we started these off as a regular nucleus size colony, like you would purchase from us at Big Sugar. Comes with 4 frames of inside the nuke. 2 are capped brood, 1 is food, and 1 is a frame that they're working on. So exactly the same as we sell, what you would expect to pick up from us here at the bee farm. So we're supposed to have a series and show how they were progressing and how I added comb or foundation so they would draw it, and I did none of that. So I have to apologize. Oh, and the guys just started cutting grass next door. So these did start off as 4 frame nukes from the bee yard here. And then we gave them some foundation to draw. I gave them an in-hive frame feeder, so I think they're 1.5 gallons. They were fed 6 gallons of 1-to-1 sugar syrup total. And they both got treated exactly the same, both of these hives. So the nukes were installed at the same time. They got the same amount of feed at the same time. And then about 3 weeks ago, I put on the flow frames. So this top box is where the flow frames live. So there's a bottom box with all the brood and bees and the young ones, and then a queen excluder. As you can see here, that's the queen excluder. So the queen can't get up and lay into the flow frames. And then there's an inner cover and a lid. So they say you can't make honey your first year, and maybe you can't in some places, but I'm telling you certainly can with some knowledge and a few tips and tricks. This one wasn't given any extra drawn comb, so that is a beekeeper's gold, to having drawn comb where you can just have the queen have space to lay immediately. This was just 4 frames and then foundation. And they have drawn every single frame. I haven't even gone down inside to look. But it is packed. This hive is in the middle of the forest. It gets almost no sun. There's no hive beetles. Both are healthy. This one is super populous. So I am going to go down inside and check for queen cells, because they might be in the mood to swarm. Because on top of this quantity of bees, there is the flow frame. There are the flow frames for this hive, and they're packed. It's actually ready to start pulling honey. Very, very close. Not quite capped on the outside, but I bet you the inside ones are all capped. This one here, I'm too late. I think they've swarmed. The population does not look like its neighbor, so I think I've been a bad beekeeper and I've missed it. So I left them a couple swarm cells. They're about half full in their flow frames, and we'll just let them do what they're gonna do. But for the big reveal, look at this. You have to love the observation window. So I think they say you're supposed to wait till that's completely capped over to pull honey from. I think that's very, very close. It looks like they're just finishing up the tops of the cells. Hopefully you can see that over the crappy reflection. But that's cool. So neat. So if we don't do something with these guys, they're likely going to swarm. You can just add a medium super over top, underneath this one, and put this one on top, just to give them some space to store honey. I think probably what I'm going to do is get down in that brood nest, and if they haven't swarmed, I'll give them 2 frames of drawn comb right in the middle, so she's got a place to lay immediately. So here's the back window. And this is the door for the honey. So the big reveal. That is awesome. So you can see that each of the cells are completely full of honey. That white wax is capping, so that's ready to pull. And I'm pretty sure it's ready to pull from side to side. We're just going to use this honey for ourselves, but we'll check it for moisture content. But I bet you it's 17.5. I bet you it's ready to go into jars. As you can see, there's bees upstairs. Here's where the tool goes in. So in here, you put the tool in, you take this little piece out, you put the tool inside, and you crack it. And you can put it in a little ways, you know, all the way down. You can put it anywhere you want. The length of it will decide how much comes out, or how many frames you crack. Oh, that's really annoying. So I'm going to wrap it up. The lawnmower's aggravating me, but I will do another series or another video to show exactly how we extract it. So, thanks for watching. Dwayne for Big Sugar. Like and subscribe if you like our content. And thanks for watching as always.